Hello, ma'am. Good morning.
Good morning.
It was pleasure meeting you, ma'am. Such a big person coming in front of me and sitting next to me. It's really a very big thing, ma'am. First of all, I thank you and welcome you. Today we have our guest, Ms. Veena Kumaravel, founders of Natural Salons, which is India's leading natural salon company, as a guest for our second national conference on the theme Women Empowerment Through Entrepreneurship. I feel that ma'am is the right person for this title, since we have approached madam to act as a guest for our national conference. Ma'am readily accepted. Once again, I thank you, ma'am, for accepting our invitation, and I welcome you, ma'am. So, ma'am, how was today's session, ma'am? I hope you enjoyed the session.
Thank you so much for inviting me. It was a big eye-opener to see the various courses that was being taken here, and that was very impressive. And the whole session was I felt very comfortable, with the students, and this thing, they were all asked very interesting questions. So I'm very impressed by the whole thing.
Thank you, ma'am. Ma'am, can you share a few words about our college, ma'am, because you have spent almost 2 to 3 hours. Like experienced person, for you 1 hour is enough to judge, but you have spent 2 to 3 hours with us, ma'am. So what you feel about our college, ma'am?
First of all, when I heard about the college and the courses, I thought that itself was very impressive. I was very impressed by the various courses, because the courses given here, I think, are unique. And for anybody who's doing this, they're assured of a job.
Yes,
so that's what today we want. No, once you finish a degree or your MBA, immediately to get a good placement is very important. And except for engineering and certain such courses that they do, they will not get a job easily. Here, I think it's so specific: logistics to industrial safety, aviation. Idellame are assured. I mean, and when they come into that, they come with a view of what their career is. This thing, it's fixed. It's no way. அங்க வந்து இந்த கோர்ஸ் முடிச்சிட்டு நான் வேற என்ன பண்ணணும்னு இருக்குதுல, இந்த கோர்ஸ் எடுத்தாங்கன்னா then they know they're going in that direction. I think that gives a lot of clarity also to the student. So that's very nice. And the ambience in which they're studying. When I met your faculty members and the external faculties who are coming in, I think it's a very good blend of people. And having hands-on, like when I was interacting, that's what they were saying. They do a lot of practical and site visits. So it's a better learning experience for them when they are exposed to the work environment outside than just classroom. So I think that's very nice, and you're doing a great job. Congratulations on that.
Thank you so much for your kind words, ma'am. When such a great person says such words about our college, it's really motivating us to work more and do so much of benefits for these students, ma'am. As you said, I like to add one insights to that, ma'am. We are consistently giving 100% placements, ma'am. If you took this year now, ma'am, MBA first year logistics and shipping, before completing their course, 5 students have got placement with more than 35,000 package, ma'am. So this is all because of our work, and we work towards the student centric, ma'am. How naturals becomes number one means you work towards the customer centric, we work towards the student centric, ma'am. So that definitely we'll continue that towards our students, ma'am. And ma'am, when you're sharing few words about yourself, ma'am, it was really inspiring, ma'am. And in our college also, few of the students, no, ma'am, even though we get the job for the students, few students, they want to be an entrepreneurs, because they feel that we want to give jobs to others rather than getting jobs to us. So for that kind of students, what is your suggestions that you're giving them, ma'am? So whether you're suggesting them to go for a job for 2 years or 3 years, learn the job, and then start your enterprise on your own, or after completing you can directly start the job company or your own. So because most of them, they are having the doubt in that dilemma, ma'am. So as an experienced person, what is your suggestion, ma'am?
I think it depends also on the individual. Some of them are very bold enough to want to start something on their own. They're very clear on what they want to do and thing. But there are others who would probably want to do a couple of years with intern in that job, that in the industry or in that business that they want to start. get some experience, understand how it works, and then then start off or venture on their own, because it also depends on the confidence or the thing level of that person. அவங்களுக்கு சில பேர் அந்த டவுட் இருந்தால் it's better to go and see how it is for 2 years, as you're saying, work somewhere in the same industry, understand how it is. Then if you think really, yes, I can do it and this is what I do, because a lot of them want to know how it runs and the way the business is run, those details understand pannina, then they are more confident of starting. Whereas there are some who just want to jump in, yeah, I can do, and the confidence they will want to start on their own. So I think both is open. And today everything is, இப்போ இன்னைக்கு நீங்கள் பேண்டமிக்லேயே பார்த்தீங்கன்னா people have started வீட்டிலேருந்தே so many businesses and are doing well, and because everything is sold on social media, they just need to have a phone, and then they are able to market their products or services, whatever they are doing. So அப்படி பார்த்தீங்கன்னா I think today technology has given so much of opportunity.
Yes, ma'am, it's a true thing, ma'am, what you have said. So I'd like to add one point towards this, ma'am. So our last batch MBA Logistics and Shipping students, ma'am, while completing their course, they started their own company, ma'am. Like forwarding companies, they started with 2 trucks, ma'am. Now they are having more than 10 trucks. So we are also giving equal importance to the entrepreneurship, ma'am. Even though we give importance, priority to go them for a job, and we give at the same time equal importance to the students to become an entrepreneurs, ma'am.
Very nice. That must be very proud of
yes,
these students.
So yes, ma'am, we will become more proud, ma'am, when we make people like you. We should tell that they are alumni of our Asset College. Definitely it will happen, ma'am.
Today youngsters are so smart. I mean, you feel by even before 30 they are all millionaires, billionaires, and all
yes,
that. Today techies have become so
yes, ma'am, you are rightly said, ma'am. One thing what we want is they should have an ideas. If they have an ideas, investors are ready to fund for their business, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. Ma'am, while talking, while addressing the gathering, you have what you have told, ma'am, regarding your BCom, that is 100% true, ma'am. First, I should appreciate it wholeheartedly for that, ma'am, for accepting the fact, because we can see, ma'am, most of the students, they are doing the traditional courses and they could not find the jobs everywhere, and they are in the dilemma, where should I go? And there is huge competition also, ma'am. As if we take our college, like innovative courses that we are providing now, ma'am, most of them, they does not have that awareness towards that courses, ma'am. So for that kind of students, what is your suggestion, ma'am, whether they can go for such kind of innovative courses like aviation, logistics and shipping, industrial safety and all? For them, what will be your suggestions, ma'am?
No, I think this is a very good thing. Probably awareness is not there. Ilana, I'm sure they would prefer taking this because they are short of a job. இப்போ பிகாம் ஏன் பண்ணுறாங்கன்னா சிஏ, அது கூட இப்போ வந்து they want to combine and do, no? They don't want to do 3 years here and then go. So they combine and try to do. So today I think basically in high school, if they get the focus of what they want to get into and they know that these choices are there for them, then it is easy for them to decide. Probably, if you're going to target these school kids and tell them these courses are available, and if you take this direction, you can get assured job here. And the madri, if you are able to give them that awareness, I think then, and moreover, even parents, I think a lot of them don't know what kind of jobs are happening in logistics. I don't know what kind of job that they will get there in the shipping industry, and that is booming also with ports and all coming up. So I think, and aviation, of course, is always on a rise, and there is a demand for aviation courses. So I think both these plus the other courses that you're doing, railway safety, these are all new things, and இதுக்கெல்லாம் இருக்குன்னு தெரிஞ்சா அது இல்லைன்னா lot of them don't know, after that இது முடிச்சிட்டு ஒரு degree, I mean even parents, first generation படிக்கிறவங்களுக்கெல்லாம் the parents are also not aware how to guide them, and they all like just follow the herd மாதிரி. அந்த டைமில் என்ன கோர்ஸ் ட்ரெண்டிங் அதை எடுத்துக்கிறாங்க. இப்போ நானே அப்போ பிகாம் படித்ததுன்னா அப்போ புதுசு காமர்ஸ், எங்கள் ஸ்கூலில் ஃபர்ஸ்ட் பேட்ச் நாங்கள் தான். ஸோ அந்த த்ரில்லுக்கு தான் காமர்ஸ் எடுத்தது, அதுக்கு தான் பிகாம் எடுத்தோம். பட் அது முடிச்சுட்டு என்ன பண்ண போகிறோன்னு தெரியாது. CICW எல்லாம் லைக் ஜஸ்ட் கோயிங் ஓவர் மை ஹெட். ஸோ தட் வாஸ் நாட் வாட் ஐ வாண்ட் டு டூ. ஸோ அப்போ வந்து அவ்வளோதான் தெரிஞ்சது. இப்போ வந்து உங்களுக்கு இவ்வளோ ஆப்பர்ச்சுனிட்டி இருக்கும் போது I think only awareness is what they need, both for the parents and for the children. Maybe schools would be your right target to go and market your
definitely ma'am. Thank you ma'am. மேம் நீங்கள் வந்துட்டு நிறைய காலேஜஸ்க்கு கண்டிப்பாக போயிருப்பீங்க, சீஃப் கெஸ்ட்டாக இல்லை கெஸ்ட் ஆஃப் ஆனராக போயிருப்பீங்க. அங்கே இருக்க ஸ்டூடெண்ட்ஸ்க்கும் நம்மளோட ஸ்டூடெண்ட்ஸ்க்கு இப்போ நீங்கள் வந்திருக்கீங்க, நம்ம எந்த அளவுக்கு க்ரூமிங்க்கு இம்பார்ட்டன்ட் தரோன்றது ஆஸ் எ எக்ஸ்பர்ட் நீங்கள் சொல்லுங்கள் மேம். நம்ம
all of them were looking very smart in their uniform, and they were all groomed, and it is
because we are the first college in India to introduce uniform in the colleges ma'am. நீங்கள் அதுவே ஒரு இன்னோவேட்டிவ் திங்காக இருக்கும் மேம். ஏன்னா நம்ம காலேஜ் பொறுத்த வரைக்கும் வி கிவ் அட்மோஸ்ட் ப்ரையாரிட்டி டு க்ரூமிங் மேம். நீங்கள் நம்ப மாட்டீங்க, எங்களுடைய ஃபவுண்டர் சாரே வந்து எங்களை கேட்பார் ஏன் ஒரு ஸ்டூடெண்ட் க்ரூமிங்கில் இல்லைன்னா. ஸோ வி ஆர் ஆன்சரபிள் ஃபார் தட். ஸோ அந்தளவுக்கு க்ரூமிங்க்கு வந்து ரொம்ப இம்பார்ட்டன்ஸ் தரக்கூடிய காலேஜ் மேம் நம்ம காலேஜ்.
இம்பார்ட்டன்ட் பிகாஸ் தேர் கோயிங் இன் டு தட் இண்டஸ்ட்ரி. அது இங்கேருந்தே ப்ராக்டிஸ் பண்ணாங்கன்னா தான் தென் இட் இஸ் ஈஸியர் ஃபார் தெம் டு ஃபேஸ் திஸ் திங் இன் டு ஏவியேஷன் அண்ட் வாட் எவர் இண்டஸ்ட்ரி தட் தேர் மூவிங் டு. த க்ரூமிங் இஸ் very important, yes, not because I'm in the industry, but I feel that it gives them the confidence to face the next person.
Yes ma'am, and 100% I agreed ma'am. இப்போ aviation industry போறாங்கனாலே they preferred grooming to be very important ma'am. இப்போ அதுக்காக பார்த்தீங்கன்னா இப்போ நீங்கள் அதே தான் மேம், எந்த காலேஜில் க்ரூமிங் லேப் இருக்கா இல்லையான்னு தெரியல, பட் நம்ம காலேஜில் நீங்கள் க்ரூமிங் லேப் பார்த்துருப்பீங்க மேம். அதை பற்றி ஒரு ஃபியூ வேர்ட்ஸ் மேம்.
Yeah, I know. I saw the setup. Neeta, you made it compact and neat, and with all the makeup products in place. I think when they practically, I mean, it gives them to try it, and when you பேசிட்டு சொல்லிட்டு போகிறதோட when they do it on themselves practically, they understand what is required and how it needs to be done. So I think that's a very good initiative, and congratulations on having that.
Thank you so much ma'am. And எங்களுக்கு உங்களுடைய கைடன்ஸ் தேவை மேம். எங்களோட ஸ்டூடெண்ட்ஸ் டெவலப்மெண்ட்டுக்காக அந்த க்ரூமிங் ரிலேட்டடாக இன்னும் நாங்கள் பண்ணுறோம் மேம். இன்னும் உங்களை மாதிரி ஒரு ப்ரொஃபஷனல் பீப்புளோட நம்ம ஜாயின் பண்ணுறப்ப நம்ம ஸ்டூடெண்ட்ஸ் வந்து நெக்ஸ்ட் லெவலுக்கு கொண்டு போக முடியும் மேம். அது ரிலேட்டடாக யூ கைண்ட்லி சஜஸ்ட் அஸ் அண்ட் யூ கைட் அஸ் மேம். உங்களுடைய கைடன்ஸ் வந்து எங்களுக்கு எப்பவுமே தேவை மேம். whenever you are free ma'am, just at least 6 months once ஆவது வந்துட்டு எங்கள் ஸ்டூடெண்ட்ஸ்க்கு நீங்கள் மென்டரிங் பண்ணுங்கள் மேம். டெஃபினட்டாக ஏன்னா நீங்கள் மென்டரிங் பண்ணிங்கன்னா டெஃபினட்டாக மேம் ஸ்டூடெண்ட்ஸ் நிறைய பேர் உங்களை வந்து ஒரு இன்ஸ்பிரேஷனாக எடுத்திருக்காங்க மேம். ஏன்னா நீங்கள் சொன்ன மாதிரி இங்கே 20,000 ஆண்டர்ப்ரனர்ஸை உருவாக்கலாம் மேம், 20,000 ஃபேமிலிஸை உருவாக்கியிருக்கீங்க. உங்களோட ஃபேமிலியில் நீங்கள் ஒரு ஒளி ஏற்றிருக்கீங்க மேம். அது ரொம்ப இன்ஸ்பிரேஷனாக இருக்குது மேம் எனக்கு ஆஸ் அ ஆண்டர்ப்ரனர் ஃபேமிலியிலேருந்து வந்ததுனால. ரொம்ப தேங்க்ஸ் மேம். தேங்க்யூ ஸோ மச்.